pictures. And I was like, it's your birthday, do you remember? And of course he didn't answer. And I was like, I promise you, your next one's not going to be here. And it happened, you know? And I'm not used to that feeling of feeling genuine pride in myself. And I really, really do. And it feels great. It really does.
Know that it won't last. My light is brighter, and I hope that it will last.
Reality, there are so many people that are getting knocked to the ground, so many people that are making bad choices, so many people that basically, we're taught that unless, especially with social media, like everyone's on there showing how great their life is, snapshots of how wonderful everything is. So when you come out and you say, you know what, I'm late on my bills. I don't know what I'm gonna do. My baby's dad left us. I'm afraid. I don't know how to, or I don't know what to do. Like, you're little girl, you got too much drama. Like, let me keep you out of my circle. Only positivity. Like, no. Like the authenticity and the reality of like life is hard. Life is hard, and instead of gathering together and everyone saying, you know what, I'm going through the same thing, let's talk about it. Like, I don't need you to fix my problem, just let me know I'm not alone. Because that lonely part just makes you feel like ostracized, like you're weird, like you don't belong, you're out of place. And as human beings, we all want to feel like we belong, you know? And that's what this group setting does too. It lets you know, like, you're not alone. You belong. And even though we've come from different places all over the nation, from all walks of life, like, we all have this common ground. Life wasn't easy. I have four kids. Here I only have my youngest, Junior. The other three are still with my mom in Florida. But when he abandoned us, I knew no one, nothing. I had no electricity, no telephone, no car, no driver's license. Like, I had nothing. And I ended up going to, I called like the DA's office who was handling the domestic violence case, and I told her I don't know what to do. And she's the one that sent me to a shelter in Dalton, and from there they connected me with this place. I got here on April 30th of 2018. It was supposed to be a 9-month program. Here I am still. But since I've been here, I was able to get my GED. I was able to get my Associates of Science in Medical Administration, Billing and Coding. I've gotten off of the Social Security program through the Ticket to Work program. I got a driver's license, which I didn't have since I was 17, paid off the $2,500 in fines, and got a driver's license. I bought myself a car. I got almost 5,000 saved. Um, and I'm job searching again. Like, my life is totally different. Wow. Because they gave me, like an umbrella, somewhere to just sit and rest. Because even when I first got here, I was basically like, I still had this backup plan. I thought I'd always have to call somebody or have something in the backup, like, this is what happened, can you help me? Like, I was never able to just sit. And my case manager was like, hey, relax. I know you're used to running. You don't have to run anymore. She's like, just sit still. And that's pretty much what changed everything. My life is different. I've been here, it's going to be a year and a month, 13 months now. Like I said, it was supposed to be a 9-month program. But they gave me that grace. They said, you've accomplished so much in such a short amount of time. She's like, like, it would be a failure to just make you leave at this point. Because they don't want you to leave unless you have stable housing where you're going to be able to pay it on your own. I guess the whole objective is not to set you up to have to come back.
Right.
So.
Said I would never be alone. Only ask what's good for me.
Combinations of rules and stuff, but it's fine. It's very beautiful. She only has 4 people moving in, 4 apartments. Mine is the only 2-bedroom. Everyone else is 1 bedroom, so it's gonna be pretty empty for a while.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. It really is. It does not. I mean, wow.
That's the first time she's ever lived on her own. Mm-hmm. She went from being with her family to being with a man. He may have abused her, and she may have gone back and lived with mom, but she's never lived in her own apartment in her name. So this is huge for Chris, and she is really incredible and determined, and I have a lot of admiration for Chris and what all she's overcome. You're not gonna fail.
I know. Just it's that realization, like, if I didn't care, it wasn't that important, like, I wouldn't worry, you know. And just the other day, as silly as it sounds, the day that I came here, April 30th, since I did take medication, Casey said before you come, you have to bring a 30-day supply because insurance changed from state to state. So we stopped at a pharmacy on the way this way, and I went to use the restroom. Junior's in his care, and I remember sitting there. And I said, I don't know what this place is going to be like. I don't know if it's going to be dangerous. I don't know what the people are going to be like. Let me grab this roll of toilet paper in case I got to escape. I have some toilet paper with me. My mindset of survival. The other day, as I'm packing up, I find the roll of toilet paper and I just busted out crying. So I was like, I never had to open it. And it made me realize, like, it took me back to that day, that feeling. And I was like, man, and I was complaining to leave. And I was like, that goes to show you how good you guys were here to me, that it made me forget that day and how I felt when I didn't know where I was going to go or what I was going to do. And then quickly I was like, man, you guys were so good to me that I forgot that feeling and I actually complained from time to time. It's crazy. But yeah, like,
well, it's not easy living here.
That feeling of not knowing where you're going to go is a lot to carry. And this building changed my life. It's crazy. We talked. There were so many changes that happened for me. The following day, on the 5th, the 3rd of May, I went and I was meeting with Sheila here for Chestnut Flats to bring her in my deposit check. I get there and she's like on the phone. I feel some weird energy from her, like she wouldn't even look at me. And then she gets off the phone. She's like, I can't accept your deposit because you had an eviction in your past. And I said, but we talked about this and I explained to you. She says, yeah, but I have to have some official document that will prove that it was related to domestic violence. And did they? That it's related to domestic violence. And I said, but that's a little unrealistic because a lot of women who are fleeing like domestic violence, they just flee. They don't pause. They call police out of fear of retribution. Like, what is an official document? Like, and this happened in Florida. Like, if my mom tells you, I don't have old cell phone records to show conversations. So my heart was broken. I get in my car and I come to head this way to tell Casey what's going on. And it was 12:49 p.m. and I received a message that said my cousin passed. It was the worst week for me. Like, it's no longer those people who, make the cookie cutter life. Like, graduate high school, go to college, meet someone great, get married, then first comes the career, then get married, have the family. Like, that's not the norm anymore. The norm is total opposite, and it's like my oldest daughter says to me, now that she's older, she was able to say to me, like, Mom, it hit me. You were my age when you became my mom. She's like, I don't know how to ever do it. I said, Cookie, I didn't know how to do it either. That's why I made all those mistakes that I've made. And I mean, it comes back to like how we teach things in school, and instead of like focusing on things we're never going to use again. Like Angelique says to me, Mom, I could just see myself now going to a job interview and the interviewer is saying, so how do you feel about those polynomial fractions? And she's like, I'm on it. Like, Mom, we're never going to use this again. But I spent so much time in school learning this. She's like, they're not teaching me about budgeting or about my credit score and the importance of those things. Like I didn't, like, it wasn't the norm anymore. Like you're saying, and now the norm is having these family breakups because of the lack of being able to plan when we were kids and doing things all out of step, and everything's just broken.
And like you said, this place recognizes it, but what they recognize the most here is the healing portion. Like, you can get me at a job, you can buy me a house, you can give me the car, and give me some money in the bank to start off. But if everything is messed up still in here, and it's messed up still in here, that job is not going to last me long. That house will leave, and so will the car. This place recognizes that to promote families that stay together, the reunification of a family, and to be able to promote like being stable, everything starts with like the internal healing. And they promote us to go and do not just like seeing a doctor and getting a pill and pill therapy, but like talk therapy. You know, these medications are only treating the symptoms. It's only calming your nerves for the moment. But if we don't talk about things, we don't let our thoughts be known, like, we're never going to change how we think. And if we don't change how we think, our situation's never going to change. It's just going to keep repeating itself. A different date, a different block, a different street name. It's going to be the same thing.
One day I just told Casey, like, maybe I should just go back to Florida. Maybe this is my sign that I should be grateful with everything that I've accomplished now, and now it's time for me to go back to Florida.
My kids so much. So much. And I can talk to them every day, but it's just not knowing when they wake up in the morning, what did you eat for breakfast because I fixed it for you? Or what bow did you wear on your hair today because I put that bow in your hair? It's just, it's hard. And you have to be able to disconnect. Not so much forget them, but I couldn't keep them right here in the forefront. Because the more I did that, I became depressed and I blocked myself. So I had to kind of put them a little behind and, you know, still talk to them in the evenings. But it's just, it's weird on how you got to do things just to get forward. And I miss them so much.
She was like the original. And back to that, so I stayed. A couple weeks after that, I'm just coming up with plans with Casey, or how do I qualify for this place, or what about this place? And I still hadn't found a job, and it was frustrating. He's like, you know what? I have the most amazing news. Like, I just got an email that, like, you've been approved. I said, what? The apartment that was mine that then became not mine is now mine again? Wait a minute, huh? And we did the whole process again, and it was approved. And here we are, and I'm the first one in the apartment from 3D, and it's all happening. But it's been a lot of ups and downs, and if I wasn't in this setting, as annoying as it gets sometimes, I don't know how I would have handled all of that emotionally.
And I've learned that family isn't necessarily the blood that runs through your vein, but who makes your heart beat and smile, and who's there. And I'm really gonna miss these ladies and miss the magic of that building. But man, like, I did it. I did it. Nobody's ever believed in me like you guys. Nobody ever told me, Chris, hey, be human, I got you. Nobody ever said to me, like Casey did, hey, you can rest. And didn't I accomplish everything I ever wanted? Now it's like, what do I do now? Because, you know, I never thought, you know, off of Social Security, a driver's license, a car, my GED, an associate's degree, I'm out of debt, I got money, my own apartment that I can afford. I don't have to be subjected to, you know, bad relationships, whether it's with a parent or a partner, because I need help. Like, I'm independent. And this feeling is so amazing because I'm so proud of myself.
Well, you should be.
And I'm not used to that feeling. And it's just whew. Man. It's magic. It's magic.
the situation that you live today, no matter how bad it is, it doesn't have to stay that way. I'm not saying it's going to be easy to get up and leave and change, but if you want to change your life, there's no one that can change it but you. And it takes just that one moment and that faith. And faith doesn't mean that you know you're promised it's going to be a certain way. It just means that you believe that if you just take that one step and just start, it's going to be hard, but just keep going. You know, no matter what you've done, no matter what life you've lived, it doesn't have to stay that way. And there's places like this that will help you. And if you don't know where to go, just call for information. Just ask. Reach out. Your life doesn't have to stay the same. Like mine isn't. And it was hard.